race fans, it's that time of year again. Welcome to the Wings Around the Globe. Hello, I'm Brent Mustangberger, and this is the flagship event of the world's fastest sport, where only the best of the best compete. Each leg brings a new challenge, testing agility, navigation, and endurance. But when it's all said and done, speed is the name of the game. Our very own Lofty Crofty is standing by live from JFK Airport with the best seat in the house. How's the view, big guy?
Brent, the scene below me is absolutely electric. As you know, we have races from all over the world here, but the real story should be who's coming in second to the three-time defending champ, Ritzlinger, who's seeking to become the first all-time winner in the Wings Around the Globe. Here come the racers onto the runway.
It's Dusty.
All right, everybody, get your Dusty bobbleheads, your oven mitts, hats, bumper stickers, and I also ordered 1,000 commemorative whistles. Hey, you think you could help me set up a website?
Does a gigabyte?
Well, not if you pet him nicely.
It's time to find out. The racers are locking into the grid.
And the Indian Grand Prix is underway. Good stuff from Narain Karthikeyan. It's off to a good start. Here comes Alonso and Hamilton both coming up from behind them. Jensen Button as well. Webber and Vettel both working together as well. Meanwhile, coming down towards the end of the turn there. Looks like Narain's managing to put his way through. He's gone wide again. And as we come in towards around the first corner, the second corner even. Looks like it's going well for him so far. And it looks like we just lost a driver. That's Felipe. I think we've lost Felipe Massa on the first part of the race. Narain managing to keep his lead going strong, going down the straightaway. Alonso and Hamilton are both looking for opportunities for an overtake, but I don't think it will work. Meanwhile, Narain's managing to keep his lead, going firm around those corners. This is one hard track for our drivers, but it looks like Narain's proving them wrong as he goes through them without a scratch. As we head in towards this long bend, looks like Narain's pushing through. He's pushing through the turn really well there. He's got off course. He's got off course, but saves it well. He's managing to keep his lead going strong. Alonso, Hamilton, and what appears to be, I think it might be, Jensen Button in fourth place. Hamilton and Button both working together to see who can get in the top three first. Heading in towards the final corner. Lap 2 is going to be Narain Karthikeyan, Fernando Alonso, and Lewis Hamilton. As we come in towards the first corner, I think this next turn is where Felipe Massa had an accident. I think he probably got bunched up with the other drivers and lost and his suspension failed. And Narain's managing to push his way through that turn well. He's managing to keep that HRT away from the Ferrari and the McLarens and the Red Bulls. That's right, Crofty. The others at the back there are both fighting for whoever gets the position first. Meanwhile, Narain's managing to keep his lead well. But I don't think Alonso will have a chance of overtaking unless Narain messes up. Heading into the chicane. Narain's pushing his way through. He's heading in towards the other chicane again. He's managing to keep his lead going strong. He's managing to gain some ground. Alonso losing ground though, going through the corners there. And I think this is where he messed up last time. Is he going to learn from that? He has. He's learned from that mistake. Going in towards the end of the second to last chicane. He's drifted his way right through that corner. That is what you call driving there. He tried to go for Tokyo drifting like what Kamui Kobayashi does, but it looks like he failed that one. As we head into the white flag, it's still anyone's race. Who's gonna win it? Karthikeyan, Alonso, Hamilton, Button. If we're lucky, we might see Webber or Vettel. It's hard to pick between those two. Meanwhile, Narain's managing to keep his lead going strong. Let's just head on board for most of the lap. Narain's pushing through. That number 23 HRT is doing extremely well out there. Narain's pushing through the straightaway with ease. He doesn't see Hamilton or Button or Hamilton in his sights. He doesn't see anybody in his sights. So I think he might be on set to win his second and final home race victory before his retirement. As we come down towards around the corners, he's going up the grass again. And then coming up towards the end of the chicane and heading up towards around the long bend. It's curving up a little bit. But he manages to keep his lead going through that turn with ease. Heading in towards the next chicane. Narain's pushing through, he's gone wide. But it looks like he saves it and going in towards around the final two corners. And it looks like it's going to be a final home race victory for HRT. In fact, this might be HRT's final victory because Narain Karthikeyan's won his second and final home race victory here in India. And after all of that spectacular racing out there, let's take a look at our top 5. Karthikeyan, Alonso, Hamilton, Button, Webber, Vettel, Kobayashi, Schumacher, Raikkonen and Nico Rosberg complete the top 10. And as we head down, you can see Felipe Massa ending up getting DNF'd, probably due to what happened. And looks like Narain's teammate Pedro de la Rosa managed to bump himself up to 21st. And that's all for now, folks, but we're back tomorrow for more Formula 1 very soon. Thanks a lot. See you later.